Hi, my name is Amy Weber. I am a clinical social worker. I am a parent coach, a child therapist, and I am the co founder of Speak, Learn, and Play in Brooklyn. This month at Speak, Learn, and Play, we are talking all about friendships and feelings, two big, hot issues for parents. And specifically today, I want to talk about how to build real connection for your kids, from shared interests to shared understanding. This should, I hope, relieve so much pressure for neurodivergent kids and honestly, their parents too. The big idea is this: friendships grow from shared enjoyment and trust, not from memorizing social rules or squeezing your child into a mold that doesn't fit them. We're going to talk today about why find your people beats fit in, how special interests can become pathways to connection, and why friendship doesn't have to look like the classic sitcom version to be real or meaningful. So, with all of that said, let's jump in. So, why does find your people matter more than fit in? We have heard all the advice. Help your child fit in. But honestly, for neurodivergent kids, trying to fit in often means masking, ignoring their sensory needs, pretending not to care, or performing social scripts instead of being authentic. And guess what? You can't build real connection while pretending. You can build compliance, maybe, or temporary smoothness, but connection, that requires truth and honesty. Kids thrive where they are accepted, not tolerated. When kids find people who understand their humor, their energy level, their quietness, their hyper focus, or their creative quirks, everything shifts. They relax, they show up, they try new things, they feel safe. Friendship isn't about being easy, it's about being seen. Neurodivergent kids don't need everyone to like them. They need one or two people who delight in them. They need adults who understand their pacing, and they need peers who like them as is, not after training. And fitting in burns energy. Belonging creates energy. If your child comes home from school socially exhausted, that's not failure. That's the cost of masking. Finding their people lowers that price dramatically. So, how do we help kids to discover common ground through their special interests? Special interests are not a barrier to friendship. They are the doorway. For many neurodivergent kids, shared interests create predictability, excitement, structure, clarity, and instant social glue. Think of a special interest like a social on ramp with the speed limit clearly posted. So, we want to give kids permission to lead with what they love. Encourage your child to share their drawings, their Pokemon knowledge, their facts about trains or animals, their coding projects, their stories, their collections. When kids connect over mutual passions, they're already speaking the same language. We can use those interests then to build bridges. Try clubs, meetups, fandom spaces, after school groups, classes built around shared hobbies, play dates centered on a theme, Legos, crafts, Minecraft, baking. Then you want to coach the interest sandwich. Kids don't need to suppress their excitement, but we can help them make space for others too. We want to teach a very simple pattern: share, pause, ask, share again. Like, I love dinosaurs. What things do you like? No need to force a long dialogue, just the invitation counts. What is the role of parallel play, online communities, and flexible friendship formats? This is something parents often worry about. Friendships that don't look what we would consider as traditional. Newsflash: neurodivergent kids often connect sideways before they connect head on. Parallel play. Yes, even for older kids. This might look like building Legos side by side, drawing in the same room, playing separate games but talking occasionally, sitting together on screens, walking next to each other without much talking. Parallel play is not lesser connection. It's safe connection. It's low pressure bonding. It's hugely successful for neurodivergent kids. How about online communities? Our kids are growing up in a world where friendships don't have to be in real life first. Online communities can offer shared interests instantly, much less sensory overwhelm, more control, more time to think, more comfort in communication. And yes, these can be healthy, meaningful friendships with, of course, the usual online safety guardrails, which you are already on top of. And we want to consider flexible friendship formats. Friendships don't need daily talking, constant play dates, big groups, extroverted energy. Some kids thrive with monthly gatherings, text only friendships, project based friendships, quiet side by side companionship. The we play Minecraft together, but we don't talk friendships. These count, these are real, these work beautifully for many neurodivergent kids. So, how can we support gradual growth in our kids' comfort zone? We're not aiming for perfection. We are aiming for gentle stretching, not forcing of comfort zones. As parents, we want to try to be the scaffold and not the shove. Introduce kids to small, predictable, low stakes opportunities like a 10-minute hangout that ends before burnout, a structured activity instead of free play chaos, joining a friend for a quiet part of the day, collaborating on a shared project instead of unstructured social time. Growth sticks when it's doable. So, how can we support our kids pregame, co-game, and post-game? Help kids feel prepared, supported, and grounded. Before, that's going to look like, what's one thing you hope will happen? Getting your kids' expectations is so important. What's your break plan? Where are you going to go if things get too overwhelming or if you feel upset? Where's your quiet space? What helps you feel confident? Getting your child to recognize what those things are in advance is so important. During the play date or the hangout, you want to step in as soon as co-regulation is needed. You want to cue breaks and suggest that to your child, maybe with a code word. And you want to offer a gentle reset. Let's go get some fresh air. Let's take a walk. Let's go out in the backyard. Let's go out on the balcony. Let's go walk up and down the hallway for a minute. After the play date, celebrate micro wins. Anything positive that you noticed, you want to celebrate and name it. Reflect on what went well and what didn't go so well, but do not critique and normalize any awkwardness. We have all been there that when you don't know what to say, you forget the person's name, whatever it is, normalize that. Stretching should always feel like a gentle pull and not a rip. If your child leaves social moments feeling drained, ashamed, or overwhelmed, the comfort zone was pushed too far too fast. We want to slow way down, honor our kids' pacing, and let connection grow on their timeline. So, if you take one thing with you today, let it be this. Your child doesn't need to become someone else to have real friends. They need the people who delight in who they already are. Friendships grow from shared interests, mutual enjoyment, feeling safe, and feeling seen. Your job is never to force social behavior, it's to create opportunities, scaffold the edges, and celebrate every spark of connection, no matter what form it takes. You are helping your child build friendships that are real, comfortable, and deeply meaningful. And that is a gift. Thank you so much for being with me here today, and we will see you soon.